Clark. Slings it over to Hull, wide open three. She got it.
So the defense was shading to the paint, and they made the beautiful pass up top.
On August 18th, 2024, Indiana Fever's Caitlin Clark and Lexi Hull didn't just play basketball, they took over the court and delivered a performance that rocked the whole WNBA. Their performance was so electrifying, it had fans and commentators buzzing for days.
Here's Clark. Clark looking to take it around Lloyd. Clark bodies in and finishes.
This was more than just a game. It was a statement of basketball dominance because Clark's performance had the entire WNBA world awestruck. What started as a regular season matchup between the Indiana Fever and the Seattle Storm quickly turned into a full-blown spectacle, with Caitlin Clark breaking records left and right. It was a masterclass in basketball artistry that left fans, analysts, and probably even the opposing team wondering, did we just witness magic? Spoiler alert, yes, you did.
Side being physical and finishing even with contact.
Clark, what a pass, in stride, and Hull lays it in. First lead of the quarter for Indiana.
From the very first second, it was clear that Caitlin Clark was about to cook. Within minutes, she had already orchestrated the Fever's offense like a maestro directing a symphony. Every pass, every dribble, every cut to the basket was perfectly timed and flawlessly executed. She wasn't just playing basketball, she was putting on a clinic. And then there was Lexi Hull, who came in like a silent assassin and flipped the script in a way nobody saw coming. While Clark was busy orchestrating the offense, Hull was quietly positioning herself as the night's secret weapon. By the time the second quarter rolled around, she was ready to make her move.
Here comes Clark. Wielding through traffic, finds Hull, lays it in.
Caitlin Clark showed why she's must-see TV. She wasted no time getting the Fever rolling, giving an amazing assist to her teammate Lexi Hull with that signature effortless stroke.
Caitlin Clark has now tied Tisha Penicheiro's record for most assists in a season by a rookie.
Yet another milestone was added to Caitlin Clark's record-breaking 2024, as she broke the WNBA single-season rookie mark for assists during this amazing takeover. She added her reach 22nd assist and tied with Tisha Penicheiro's rookie record of 224 set in 1998. Clark made Seattle's defense look helpless, confused, and outmatched with every possession. Then came Lexi Hull. The moment she checked into the game, she was making an impact, hitting moves like she had ice in her veins. If the first quarter was about Clark setting the table, the second quarter was about Lexi Hull feasting. Hull, who had shown promise but hadn't quite had her breakout moment, decided tonight was the night. And oh boy, did she deliver.
Here's Clark speeding all the way in to the cup.
Meanwhile, Clark was doing what she does best, being Caitlin Clark. She dropped dimes like she was handing out candy on Halloween, and the record of Tia Penicheiro was just the beginning. Clark wasn't satisfied with one record, she wanted more. In her first season, a rookie tied a record that stood for over 2 decades. And she wasn't done. Oh no, she was just getting started.
Thus far today, Clark trying to shake Whitcomb, step back is good. In the mid-range for Caitlin Clark, who gives Indiana the lead. Looking to shake Horston. Clark sings a pass. Hull on the wing. Connects.
Caitlin gave a perfect pass to Lexi, who was waiting beyond the arc. Hull didn't disappoint and finished with a spectacular three-pointer. The crowd erupted and the Fever's bench lost their minds. Clark and Hull were cooking, and Seattle had no answer. By halftime, Hull had 10 points, Clark had 6 assists, and the Fever were firmly in control. The third quarter was all Caitlin Clark. If you thought her passing was mesmerizing in the first half, she turned it up to another level. The third quarter was when Clark officially switched to beast mode. She was everywhere, snagging rebounds, threading impossible passes, and of course, scoring when the moment called for it.
Miss there from Lloyd. Clark the fling ahead. Oh, what a dime! And Mitchell lays it in! And Caitlin Clark officially has the most assists ever for.
And then it happened. With a perfectly timed assist to Mitchell, Clark broke Penicheiro's record, notching her 232nd assist of the season. The crowd went absolutely bananas. It was one of those moments where you could feel the history in the air, and Clark was right at the center of it. Fans were screaming. The Fever bench was going crazy. Clark, ever humble, simply gave a quick fist pump before getting right back to business, because that's what greatness does. It keeps pushing forward.
The 3 in the corner, Boston the rebound, Clark a good look. She got it.
Clark started draining threes and spraying dimes like she was making it rain at a charity event, and the crowd was loving every second of it.
Had missed her first 6 from deep, but no hesitation there. Oh, what a dime! Clark to Boston! Here's Clark on the move into the paint. Squeezes it to the corner to Mitchell. She got it. What a pass from Clark. What a hit from Mitchell. Over to Clark. Clark on the move. Little runner is good. Dash.
By the time the fourth quarter started, the Fever had built a lead over their opponents, but that didn't mean they were done putting on a show. If the first 3 quarters were about Clark's playmaking brilliance, the fourth was about Lexi Hull's explosion. Hull started torching the Storm's defense, and she was cutting, moving, and knocking down threes with surgical precision. The Fever crowd was going wild by chanting her name. And Clark? She was feeding her the ball every chance she got.
Clark slings it over to Hull, wide open 3. She got it.
Caitlin Clark on that one manipulated the defense with her eyes. She was looking in the paint, so the defense was shading to the paint, and they made the beautiful pass up top.
While Clark was busy rewriting the record books, Hull was putting together the game of her life. By the time the fourth quarter rolled around, she was unstoppable. Coming off the bench like a secret weapon, Hull caught fire, draining threes like it was her job. The Storm tried to keep it close, but every time they thought they had a chance, Hull was there to shut them down.
Looking at Shendig and Smith. Clark lobbing it in. Boston draws 2 in the corner. Hull, you bet!
With 3 minutes left, Hull found herself open in the corner again. Clark fired the pass to Mitchell, who passed the ball to Lexie, and boom! A stupendous three-pointer was scored. That shot gave Hull her career-high 22 points, cementing this as the best game of her young WNBA career. Meanwhile, Clark decided to cap off the night in style and officially sealed the Fever's dominant 92-75 win over the Storm. As soon as the game ended, the internet lost its mind because Caitlin Clark and Lexi Hull had just put the entire WNBA on notice. Clark took to Twitter and posted, "This is now a Lexi Hull fan account." This tweet went viral instantly. Social media was flooded with highlights, reactions, and praise for both Clark and Hull. Even the WNBA's official account couldn't stop posting about the insane duo's performance.
Up before and seeing some people that are close to you.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, to get a win in front of anyone is great. To get a win in front of my grandma who came all the way from Spokane and my sister.
Shout out Cheryl.
Yeah, go Grandma Cheryl. And my sister came from Austin. It's amazing. And to have them, courtside was super cool too. So really good feeling tonight.
Caitlin, we saw you tweeted that you're a Lexi Hull fan account now. What can you say about the performance
Twitter
you
really
had?
quick to tweet that, or X. Yeah, my account will solely be about Lexi if you want to follow. I'm going to change the bio too to Lexi Hull fan page, so yeah.
In the post-game conference, there was a lot of excitement after a historic game, and Lexi Hull was overjoyed with her performance. And Clark was loving every second of her team's results, was extremely proud of Lexi Hull's performance. She even joked that her social media handles would solely function as a Lexi Hull fan page. Now that's pretty cool. After all, this night showed that Caitlin Clark isn't just a superstar. She's a leader, a floor general, a player who makes everyone around her better. And it also proved that Lexi Hull is a rising force, ready to step into the spotlight and make her mark in the league. The Fever are building something special, and if this game was any indication, they're about to be a serious problem for the rest of the WNBA. So remember this date, August 18th, 2024, the night Caitlin Clark and Lexi Hull took over the court and never looked back.